Right, good evening, everyone. I'm back. It took me a little while to get back. I'm sorry. Um, I had some stuff I had to do yesterday, unfortunately. Did not work the way I wanted it to. Then I didn't stream on Sunday because I never stream on Sundays. So it's been a little while. Which means, unfortunately, that I'm probably going to be terrible at the game. And if I am, I apologize now. So, let's do this. I'm expecting at least one package while we're streaming, unfortunately. So, if I leave in the middle, that's why. Get my new Pixel Watch today. Luckily, I was paying attention to my email, and it sent me an email being like, yeah, it came, but nobody was there, so we'll come back later. Please reschedule. I was like, can you come back in like 2 hours? And they're like, okay.
What is that?
It's a horse.
Kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
Forgot about the horse.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy. That's right.
Is it a seahorse? Lake horse?
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Get on.
Ooh.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lost by telling them a Kelpie would drown them. Of course, no Kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
That was kind of cool.
We're here.
Our search for the Norns led us to a mystical horse. Mimir called it a kelpie. It walked on water, transformed, and then dove down beneath the surface, carrying us to the Norns' inner sanctum. Expect her departure to be no less unpleasant. May the Norns make this journey worthwhile. One second. Gotta figure out what to eat dinner with my wife. Be back in a sec.
Hideaway. Never doubted.
It's raining, so we're probably gonna end up getting delivery. Kind of weird that I lose some of the shiny whenever I move my camera right and left, but not when I'm actually moving. Oh. This kind of shit's hard to do, I'm sure. I can't complain. They made a beautiful game. What is this? Hair? Kelp? Threads? Probably threads. Why is that always the thread of fate?
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns, tentatively. They have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts. As if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But you called him the destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
Definitely creepier than the fates
That
from
was educational.
the original. Not the original series, because it's like the prequel to the original. Yeah, definitely creepy. I do like how they kind of couched it like a play, though.
Let us leave this place.
Yes,
Happily.
let's.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Still talking to my wife, sorry.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Galahorn. If we have the chance to eliminate him before
Spiteful,
Ragnarok, we
vicious
shouldn't
little
hesitate.
shit.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
Mountainous. Is that an actual word? Momentous, yes. Mountainous, I'm not so sure. Ooh. Almost missed that. One second. Sorry. Our food ordered. We're doing what they call a stamina don, which is meat, rice in a bowl, meat on rice in a bowl, Usually, since it's called stamina, it's got lots of garlic. And then you can choose different kinds of sauce as well. I chose kimchi and spicy miso. Because I love spicy food. As soon as I said that, my wife was like, of course. I love her. She always gives me shit, but in like a fun way. And then she got one with lots and lots
supposing
of
we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination.
leeks, I think.
And I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure. We've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed
So I'm
gods
looking
greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother. But it's hardly my point.
Good point. Or rather, he makes a good point about it not being his point. That makes sense. Have we ever killed people who are omniscient? I'm trying to think. We killed the Fates in the prequel, so I guess technically we've killed people who are omniscient. I think we snipped their... Like, I think we destroyed their ability to see the future before we killed them, but... Other than that, most of the gods we've killed have been omnipotent instead of omniscient. She wants to go that way, so we're gonna go this way.
That's the wrong way up if you want to get out of here.
Wanna see what there is? Okay. Jeez. I think we came through here as Atreus earlier. Just want to double check. Well, now I'm hungry, chat. I gotta wait an hour and some change.
The passage is gone.
No one's covering their tracks already.
To the sled, then.
Yeah. Gotta wait an hour till my wife gets home. So, I'm hungry, but I can't do anything about it. So we don't have any snacks in this house. My wife and I are trying to lose weight. Marriage gets you fat. I don't know what it is.
Look, I think we're missing the no one's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
I had to listen to that. Pretty sure as soon as I started crawling down this cliff face, it would stop. And I wanted to hear that conversation. Would you kill somebody to save somebody you love, knowing that it would then cause you to die? That's a good question. It's a very deep question. He must kill somebody to save his son, but he knows that if he kills that person, there's a very good chance he's going to die. So. It's a conundrum, chat. Luckily, Kratos doesn't think too much about conundrums, because, you know, he's more of a punch first, ask questions later. If needs be, stab multiple times first. Ask questions later. Depending on what the situation is. Alright, where am I jumping? Son of a bitch. like literally where I just was. Oh, fuck me, this is annoying. I was literally just here. Jump here, or rather, down here. I should be able to get down now, right? There we go. Don't know what I hit, but I spammed all the buttons and it let me go. Let's go. No goodies. Ride our sleigh. Where's Rudolph when you need him?
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider
Which
our
home?
plans.
Also, his
Listen,
plans
brother,
are not good.
before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little
thirsty.
steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to.
I
Give
could
your
do-
mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time
Hey, what's up,
somewhere
Snow?
other than Midgard.
It's your choice,
Long time
brother.
no see. Gotten pretty far in this game. Yeah, no worries. Busy's good. Join whenever you can. We so far. So let's see. Atreus figured out that I'm supposed to die and he's going to work for Odin. Then Kratos got pissed at him because he ran off for a couple of days. He was in like the giant realm. And during the 2 days, Kratos and Freya became not friends, but at least allies. So they're working together. And then Atreus went to Asgard and is not working for Odin, he's helping Odin. No, that's no good. Funerals suck. And so now Atreus is in Asgard working with Odin. Kratos knows that if he goes to Asgard, he's going to die, but if he doesn't go to Asgard, Heimdall's going to kill Loki. So now we're trying to figure out what. And that's the short version of what's happening so far. But yes, funerals, like I said, never fun. I've been to a couple. I only have one grandparent left. Been to my father's. Also been to an uncle's. He died of pancreatic cancer. What? I thought we could get in there, but I guess not. Other than that, I can't think of anybody. Let's see. Father, 2 grandpas. Wasn't able to go to my grandma's because it was right after I moved to Japan. Which unfortunately, I was super poor. School had literally just, like, work had literally just started. So it was pretty much impossible to go to my grandma's funeral. My uncle passed away. I had an aunt who passed away from breast cancer, but I was in Japan during that too. So I've been to a couple. Probably should have gone to one of my friend's funerals. He committed suicide when I was 20. Yeah. Got in a huge fight with his wife.
Alfheim?
And then
What's
went into
there?
the garage.
We
and-
still have
yeah.
unfinished business there. Last we were in Alfheim, Atreus heard something out in the Barrens. A creature in terrible pain.
So,
Lead the way.
been to a few, and they're never fun. No matter what people say, they're like, I want my funeral to be a party. I want it to be a happy time. Rarely are they ever. Oh no. That's big. Was it his birth mother or one of the lady who adopted him. I don't know how I feel about that, you know, like keeping a huge secret like cancer from your family. At that point, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna die in a week, and it's like, what? We don't have time to process this. 'Cause I mean, stuff like that, people need to process. Otherwise, it's a huge shock, and it's infinitely harder to process. Like when my grandpa, that sucks. Yeah, I lived with my grandpa for 10 years after I graduated high school. He had a stroke, which caused some major brain issues with his personality. And then he just kind of declined from there. It also affected his, the area that controls your breathing and some of your, like, the stuff you don't have to think about, like how you move and stuff like that. Hi Alex, sorry to hear about your loss. Never easy. I'm here if you need to talk. I won't do the cliche stuff
Hail,
of
fellow travelers.
I know how you feel, because every death's different. But yeah, my grandfather took like 6 months from the stroke to when he passed away, so we were all kind of used to it, or like we had time to adjust to it. My father died in a motorcycle accident, so it was pretty much instant. So I've kind of experienced
The trails
both,
hurt
and
a
the
creature
instant
in
ones are the
pain in
worst.
desert.
Like you
Over
don't
a
have that
storm
time
like
to
this? Most impressive.
When
get
I was Atreus'
into
age,
your
this desert was home to all manner of
mourning
life.
phase.
Have you seen any large creatures in your travels out here?
Not sure how I
No,
feel.
sorry.
I think if
The
I
elves
ever
and
had
I-
cancer, I
long
would tell
story,
people.
but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is stickier than I care for. Good luck on your search, though. Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Ooh, upgrade.
Always a joy to work on these.
Oh, I love my Blades of Chaos. They're so mean. Can upgrade. It's craftable, but I don't know if I want it. Oh, wait, yes. Increases the timing window on parries. I'm always good with that. Sorry, one second. Brand of Deflection is mean. What am I using now? Ah. Fuck. What is... Okay, defense and vitality. Round reflection is just defense. I already have, like, almost no vitality.
Their deaths will be painless-ish.
I keep on losing my vitality to other stuff that I wanted. Yeah, that's pretty tough, Alex. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I could deal with that.
That ought to hurt him.
Alright, so we got that.
Want something in particular?
Manny's Pauldrons of Wisdom. Ew, I don't like those that look. Wow, though. Loose strength, but gain defense, a lot of runic, and a lot of cool... Oh. Like, literally, you gain 32 cooldown. Lose strength, gain defense, gain runic, and the same amount of luck. No. Same. I mean, cooldown is nice. I won't deny cooldown is nice. But I don't know why I never use my shit. I'm terrible at that. Like, yeah, like I always have stuff and then I always forget to use it and then like empty the game with like way too much shit.
I am, as always, at
So
your
cooldown
service.
is nice, but I don't know if I'd actually use it. That's my only problem. Alright, we got another amulet slot. Alright, Jotunheim just seems mean. I mean, look at that. Increases my rage based on my vital. Wait, no, I have no vitality now. Fuck. Ah, but that gives me... Oh, plus these have like 3 stats. I think we're going to do this. Defense or strength? Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Hooray, we're doing Jotunheim honor. Essence, and then whatever the third one is. Because the Jotunheim enchantment just seems mean. Max range based on our vitality. Rage based on my vitality. Yes, please. Alright, let's go. Let's find this.
Gulon and Alfheim.
Ooh.
And sled trained by the looks of it. Most unusual.
You got new sled dogs. No worries. You don't have
I've
to
never
chat.
seen such obedience in Gulon.
Wow, I have
There
5
is some
viewers.
kind of magic at work here.
I think that's the most I've
Should make desert travel downright
had.
pleasant. Were it not for a brutal sandstorm.
Because I know one of them is me, so that one doesn't count. But it's still 4. I know it's Snow Sir Culpy who's lurking because he just got home from work. I'm hoping the other couple of people are people from Twitter, and if you are, I appreciate it. You don't have to say anything, I'm fine with lurkers. My name is Mike, live in Japan, teach English for a living,
Any particular
From
direction
America?
to find your wounded animal?
and I'll play
Or
any
are we
games
just
that look
enjoying the
interesting.
weather?
How do you hope to find anything in all
If you have
this?
any other questions, let me know.
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
Oh, so there is a way to slow. Ooh. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to get off. It said press circle to slow down, and I pushed circle, and then it kicked me off. Ah, fuck. Take this. Oh, goddammit. What was the button? I gotta break those things. I got goodies in. So basically, this seems like the frozen lake, but it's sand.
A tempting treasure chest!
Oh, come
Damn
on.
this sand!
Bullshit. Treasure chest and it's buried under sand. Pretty sure sand can't stop Kratos, or shouldn't be able to stop Kratos. He's got big ol' hands. All he has to do is use those big ol' hands to, you know.
I don't see a way past this gate. Not while the storm rages.
Oh, we gotta turn off the storm. Well then, let's figure out how to make the storm stop. Oh, you gotta kill that thing. That may be enough.
I wonder if we
Ah.
shouldn't check back on the Raven Tree.
Oh, yes. Enough for another item. No worries. I've got like an hour left, so you guys can fall asleep and let the stream die naturally. Whatever. I know it's late for y'all, so no worries if you can't stay. I appreciate you being here though. Thanks for the update. I hate elves are fucking annoying. Oh, I was gonna say, why is this guy not moving? Oh, fuck, I hate this one. Oh, Sir Kopi's contributing. Oh, I saw a meme on Reddit that I need to send you. Oh, that's how I got so many. You double dip. I appreciate it. Oh, that would be awesome. But you don't have to. Yeah, I have a meme I have to send you later. It's like one of those SpongeBob memes. Fuck.
You all right, brother?
It's about Ohio. I hate this mob more than just about any mob in the game. Slightly more annoying than the werewolves. They can make me blind. Those are dark elf lords, I think is what
So,
they're.
these are the Valine schematics, eh?
You know of him.
Aye. One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around. Until he developed a conscience, anyhow.
Is Ohio where people first started thinking that Dungeons and Dragons was done by people who worship the devil? I wouldn't be just shocked.
A horn.
Like, I could see that coming out of Ohio or Utah.
Look here.
Both obsessed with people who are obsessed with Satan, when there aren't really that many people who are. Like, the people most obsessed with Satan are Christians, which is just funny. Like, even the Satanists, like the Satan's temple, or Satan, the Church of Satan, they don't believe in a literal Satan. But what astronaut and Ohio? I don't think I've ever heard that joke. You can let me tell the joke on stream. Why are most astronauts from Ohio? I don't know. Why are most astronauts from Ohio?
There! Perhaps the injured animal is inside.
Whatever's inside is kicking up quite a bit of sand.
How do we reach it?
Ah, that's pretty
Caves
awesome.
and tunnels are plenty out
They want to
here.
get as
Let's
far as
find one, see
possible,
where it
far away as
takes us.
possible from it. That makes sense. I mean, you kind of did that. Japan's about as far as possible from Ohio, culturally and physically. Hey, we found it. Treasure. Nothing good in the treasure, though. I don't remember if I know any good jokes about Utah.
Right side, incoming.
Main thing about Utah is its weather's so random. Like, they say that if in Utah you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes and it'll change. Which actually is pretty true. You are an astronaut. Just on Earth. So, like, kind of a shitty astronaut, I guess.
Good hit, brother.
Astronaut on Earth. So shitty one,
Behind
yes.
you, brother.
Ow, motherfucker. I should probably give you a sword sometime. Circle
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode.
Chuck him at his friend. What? Yeah, there we go. What? I did not mean to. Astronaut in training, I guess.
That ground found a perch on high.
Yeah, Utah's one of those places where like it will snow in the morning, be like sunny and 80 degrees in the afternoon, and then like rain cats and dogs and be like stormy as fuck in the evening, and you're just like, how did it go from stormy to sunny to like a thunderstorm in 12 hours? It's crazy. There've been a couple of times, especially in Provo, which is where I lived. It's right next to the Utah Lake, which is a pretty shallow and very warm lake. And so, like, it'll be super cold. There'll be no clouds in the sky, but because the warm water rises to the top and then like evaporates and then freezes, it'll snow with no clouds in the sky. It's creepy as fuck. You look up, you're like, it's blue sky and it's snowing. Doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen on occasion, and it's just creepy. Like rain with no clouds is weird, but snow with no clouds?
So you just refuse to pick
Freaks
a
you out.
favourite poem? That's uncharacteristically indecisive of you.
Right?
I have a favorite poem already. One from my homeland.
They call it lake effect snow, I think is what it's called. I can't remember exactly. Usually it's like it's snowing, but it's a lake effect. So yeah. Yeah, Utah Lake is absolutely terrible. Like it's dirty as fuck. Like not like polluted, but it's like super shallow. The vast majority of it is basically just swamp. And it doesn't have many tributaries, so it doesn't move very fast at all. And it basically bleeds into, well, it's a tributary into the Great Salt Lake. So like there's no one big river that leads into Utah Lake. It's just a bunch of tiny little streams and rivers, so it's usually pretty dirty water. It's actually green sometimes in the winter, which is also creepy. Like not like a normal, like, oh, this is a pretty green. It's like almost like a neon green. So I used to have friends who would go like boating in Utah Lake, and I'd be like, no, you fall off the boat, you're gonna just get muddy and dirty. Gross. No, thank you. Looks like a graveyard. What do we got here?
There's too much sand in the way, brother. Can't read it.
Nothing good. Salt Lake's also another place you don't want to go. It's not as salty as the Dead Sea, so you can't float in it, so there's not that cool part. There's like nothing at all that lives in it except for brine shrimp, which is just creepy. And then it's built around a giant city, so it's actually pretty polluted. Yeah. Utah basically just has crazy weather and really good snow. I will admit it. Although I don't ski or do any of the winter sports, so I don't know. But according to my family and friends who ski, Utah's snow is amazing. Because in the winter it's super dry, which means like you get insane powder. You get that super dry, like really fine snow that just builds up on top of itself, turns into like amazing powder for skiing and snowboarding. I have a lot of friends and family who ski and snowboard. So if you aren't really good snow sports, then yes, Utah. Yeah, like Utah is Colorado on crack, apparently. Minus the crack, because, you know, it's illegal. Well, I can't do anything here, so I gotta find the... figure out where the sand's coming from. Apparently whatever we're trying to find is buried under sand. Let's check out the map. Not very big. So let's go here. So yeah. If you like snowboarding, skiing, go to Utah. If you like literally anything else, don't go to Utah. That's not true. If you like a lot of really cool nature stuff, then yes, go to Utah. But if you're not into nature or winter sports, Utah's not for you. Salt Lake City's not bad. It's a little bit more liberal than most of the rest of Utah, but there's almost nothing to do in the rest of Utah. Unless you're a cowboy, then there's a shit ton to do. And there's a lot of cities there that you will be like, oh, you pronounce this way. And everybody's like, no, that's not how you pronounce that. It's like, what the... Like, there's one that's literally spelled hurricane. Like, as in the natural disaster that causes lots of people to die every year in lots of rain. But if you go there and you're like, oh, this is Hurricane Utah, they'll be like, no. Yeah, English goes to die. We're like, no, this isn't hurricane, this is hurricane. And you're like, but it's spelled hurricane. No, it's hurricane. Okay. I had a cousin who lived in Twilla.
Brother, about the oracles of your lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
Twilla is
I do not
spelled
doubt they held their own
T-O-O-L-E.
interests first, but
So
in
you
my
would pronounce it
experience,
Thule.
They could be easily
But no,
fooled by their own
It's
prophecies.
Twilla.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once,
Another city called
I sought
Penguich.
the oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. But we will speak of this later.
Yes. So, all sorts of weird, random names for cities in Utah. I'm sure there's more. There's one called Tokerville from if you're going from St. George to Vegas, I think. Can't remember which side of St. George it's on. It's either between Vegas and St. George or between St. George and... No, I passed it multiple times on when I was last went there. So yeah, between Vegas and St. George, there's a place called Tokerville. It's true. You do have a fun fact about Utah. There's a city there. It's spelled hurricane, but it's called Hurricane. Well, fuck. This isn't where we want to go. Are we going back into the beast? I don't see anything of the beast. Could also mention Penguich and Thule. Or Twilla. Oops, wrong with it. Is this thing like buried under... It is. I say, how did I not see the chest with glowing runes on it? Because it's not visible. Oh, I'll be right back. I got stuff coming. Be right back. I am back, and I have my Google Pixel Watch, which is too white for my thing anyway. Yes, so I'll have to set that up later. Oh, come on. What's wrong with it? Yep. I used to have a Fitbit watch that I absolutely loved. Like, 100% loved it. Bought it twice. Like I had it for I had the first one for like 2 years, and then the battery finally died on me. So I bought another one. Loved it too, but then it was recalled due to safety concerns involving burns. Yeah. And so I got another Fitbit, the Fitbit Sense, I think. It was the closest thing to what I had. I was like, yeah, why not? But I don't like it. So when I bought my Pixel Pro 7, or my 7 Pro, Google Pixel 7 Pro, I got like a $250 rebate. It was like 5 people out of like hundreds of thousands of people who had it. So I think too many people were buying the that brand, and they wanted people to buy the more fancy one. So I find it a little suspect. But anyway, so I have this Fitbit that I'm not a huge fan of. And so I got that $250 rebate. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy it. Yep, bought it here in Japan. Bought both my Pixel Watch and my Pixel Pro in Japan. Both through the Google Store. Just makes life easier. Also, since it's unlocked, that means if I go back to the States, it should be usable on whatever I end up switching to real quick when I'm there to visit family. God damn it. What am I supposed to do? Not here. Nothing here. Yeah. Although Japan has a new rule that they came out with like 5 years ago about phones. Like it used to be you had to pay like, you either had to wait 2 years under contract or pay like $50 to unlock your phone. But since there were only like 3 companies at the time, that was determined to be not good. I remember these things. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was determined to be a not good idea. And they changed it so that now, yeah, I think it's like 90 days after you purchase it, it can be unlocked for free. So that's nice. So you can go to you can go to SoftBank if they've got like a huge deal on a phone. Sign up for a 90-day trial, and then unlock it 90 days later. American phones should have the same shutter sound, even if you turn it off. As soon as you put a Japanese SIM, it should switch over. That's what I heard. Somewhere, I don't remember where. Probably on Reddit. What? Mine does. But yes, as you said, there's a very good reason for that, so I don't complain. Guess so. Too many perverts taking photos of little girls' underwear. Well, not little girl, well, high school girls. And junior high school girls. here we go. Ah, probably. Yeah, maybe a eSIM thing. Like if you put in a normal SIM, I think it'll switch it. I mean, unless you're taking weird photos in like places you shouldn't be, it's not like it's a huge issue. But I know all about you, Sir Kopi. I've heard the stories. Mainly from your brother, so. Yeah, makes sense. Like my my Pixel 7 had the option of either a physical SIM or an eSIM, and I'm like, physical, why not? So I'm using a Japanese physical SIM. I keep on trying to switch over to Rakuten Mobile, but there's an issue with my credit card through Rakuten, and it won't let me use it, which is fucking annoying. Always with the strange photos in weird places. I gotta figure out where the fuck I... Like, this seems like a place to turn off sand. I'm gonna have to Google. Like, of all the times I want my fellow travel mates to tell me shit, now would be a good time. I want to go over to Rakuten Mobile just because they have unlimited data for like 30 bucks. And I've been using my laptop at school and using my cell phone as the hotspot for it. And I have Line Mo right now. Yeah, I wanted the same thing. Unlimited data, but like for the weirdest reason, I have a Rakuten credit card. I want to go through Rakuten Mobile. And they're like, oh yeah, we can't talk to each other. I'm like, what do you mean? Like there's something about the name on your credit card that's causing issues. I'm like, it's my name. What the fuck do you mean it's causing issues? That's how you get that. I know, it's weird that nobody offers that. Then again, the guy who owns Rakuten is basically the Japanese Jeff Bezos. They do, but it's like an issue with my Japanese, like the way my name is written either on the card or on the Rakuten application. Like when I signed up for a Rakuten membership, one of the two, like, either there's an issue with my foreign registration card name being different from my credit card, or my credit card name being different from the Rakuten membership name. So it's an issue with them being racist against people who have multiple names. My wife is fine. I can use my cell phone, or I can use my credit card in various... Oh, there we go. In various ways, but not when I'm trying to sign up for Rakuten Mobile through Rakuten Mobile. Which makes literally no sense to me. Right? I've been there twice. That's what I was doing yesterday. I didn't get to stream because I spent like an hour and a half there. been there twice. First time I spent an hour and a half. Last step, they're like, okay, we'll just put in your credit information and error. And I had my name wrong on my credit card. Like instead of Michael, I had Micael. So when I filled it in, I must have typed it wrong. So I had to change my name, which requires written, like not online. You can't change your name. You have to like physically write it on a postcard and mail it in. Took 2 weeks to come back, and then like I was like, I'll just wait till the end of the month to change my phone, because then I don't have to worry about paying 2 phone bills for like half a month. So I do that. Go in yesterday. Get to once again the very last step, and it's like, oh, error. Calls again, and they're like, oh yeah, this is the problem. You just have the old version of the credit card in there, so just delete it and start again, and you should be okay. I was like, okay, cool. Nope. Hour and a half waiting. Once again, oh, error. And the dude's just like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know the problem? You work for a Rockton. My credit card is a Rockton credit card. Why? It's like, like, I just spent 3 hours not getting anything. So my wife has to call to figure out what the deal is, because more than likely they don't have somebody who speaks English. It's got to be in here. So, unfortunately, they close at 5:30. My wife works till 5:30. And I'm pretty sure I have to be there when she calls, so they can confirm that it's me, because she can't pass as a foreign male. She's a very Japanese woman, so it wouldn't work. She sounds like a Japanese woman on the phone, so it'll have to be me, which means we'll have to wait till Saturday, which is the beginning of the next month. So she's gonna be a pain in the butt. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna check out. Alright, I'll be boot. What's this? Right? Just pre-record some shit. Should be okay. Alright, I'm gonna check real quick, see what I need to do, because I'm confused. May have had the wrong thing highlighted, so let's see where this leads us. I should probably be right in my wolves. I was looking for the sanctum, which I can't get into until I probably save the creature. Go this way. Oh, ho, ho. How the fuck did I not see this giant gaping hole in the ground? God damn it. I feel like an idiot. Don't you just love that when you're like, I looked everywhere, and then it's just a giant gaping hole in the middle of nowhere. You're like, I didn't see the giant gaping hole.
Look there! An entrance to the caves!
How did I miss this too? What the... Where the fuck was I? Oh, well, that's why I couldn't see it. It was underneath, like, the... Well, fuck. It's underneath basically the dirt tornado, also known as the dust devil.
This cave extends underneath the desert.
Aye. A refuge for the Dark Elves by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple. Perhaps we'll find Atreus' wounded animal down
Speaking
here.
of dust devils,
Lead
there's
the
a
way,
lot
Cletus.
of them in
I
southern
trust
Utah.
you to not get us lost underground.
So when we went there, we saw a couple, and my wife was like, "Oh, it's a tornado," and I'm like, "Yes, but no." She's like, "Is it dangerous?" I'm like, "No, it's just a dust devil. It's if you walk in it, it'll pretty much disappear. I mean, you might be semi-blinded for a little bit, because you know, dust swirling around, but it's not dangerous." Are you very sure? I'm like, "Yeah. I used to play them all the time when I was a child." We're in the middle of a dust devil. That's slightly bigger than a normal dust devil, I'm sure. Oh, I remember this. Alright, we're gonna want, right? There? Nope. Shit. We're gonna have to... Wow, this is gonna be fun. Oh, 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 there we go. Watch this. Watch, 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 watch. Bounce. I am fucking awesome, chat. I guess rather, Kratos is fucking awesome. Come here, you fucker. I was gonna say you can fly. Right? I am the best. Bouncing axes off of mirrors to cut weird looking tentacles. Oh, now we need to figure out how to bounce this. Alright, we need to go down there. Fucking dark elves die. Since I started playing this game, I actually have been trying to watch all the MCU. There are some definitely good movies in the MCU, but there's some that are just terrible. Unfortunately, one of them is Thor: Dark World with the Dark Elves.
These poor elves, blinded by hate,
Like I kept
lashing
thinking,
out at everything and everyone.
maybe
for
I'm
their
being
fate.
mean, but nah.
They will not listen to
Terrible.
reason. Combat is unavoidable.
Trust me, I know. Still, I wish it were not the case.
Ooh. How am I supposed to, what? How am I supposed to hit 3 gongs when I can only see 1? Let's go up here. Yeah, after Endgame, some of the movies do kind of start falling flat. Like the latest Spider-Man was really good. I gotta sneeze. Be right back. Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, I think it was actually pretty good. It was very interesting. The newest Doctor Strange was just dumb. I did not like it.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
Depends on the reader.
And I got super drunk and watched, which one is that? The most recent Thor's. I don't remember much of it. I should probably watch it again. And I will, once I get to that point. I'm watching it not the chronologically, like when it came out,
Strange how you'd rather bring me along to this task.
but
instead of
how
your
it is
son.
chronologically,
Hard
like
to agree,
in
brother.
the,
Atreus would have enjoyed this desert
like,
dalliance.
for example,
Especially where maimed, innocent creatures in need of rescue
Like,
are concerned.
the first one and the one I'm watching
Perhaps it will
is
teach him the consequences
Captain
of
America, the
disobedience.
first
An odd way to
Avenger.
discipline.
Then the next one is Miss
I
Marvel.
am in no position to judge.
And then it's Iron Man instead of, yeah. So yeah, the order of actual events, not the order the movies came out in. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just couldn't figure out how to explain that, so you explained it perfectly for me. Because it's not the order the movies came out, but the order in which the events happened. Yes. Now, I do not recommend that if you have never watched the movies before. Like, if you have never watched all of the movies, don't do it that way. Because then you get, like, confused. But if you've seen it, all of them before, and you just kind of, like, want to watch them a different way, that's a very good way. Then you're like, ah, okay, so then this happened. Oh, okay. It's pretty interesting.
Enemy behind you!
Yeah, like Captain Marvel ending is like a huge spoiler
From behind!
for
Incoming!
the Infinity Saga. Or Infinity Wars, sorry. Oh, here's one of those. Oh, I can open this now. Sweet. Yeah, second run or even like a third run. Works pretty well. We need to find the last bell. Which is probably going to be like in some weird spot, and we're going to have to bounce it off like all of these. So why else would there be so many mirrors to bounce X's off of? So right now we're looking for the last gong we need to hit. Not up here. Anybody see a gong? I do hear creatures though. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to kill him. Oh, this dude. Right? No gongs. They're creatures that if you hit, or if you look at them, they like bury, but if you're behind them, they don't bury themselves, so you can hit them. Gong, gong, gong. Ooh, maybe up here. Ooh, that one we can hit. Alright, we're gonna have to bounce off that. No worries. I will be eaten in like 10 minutes anyway. So, you are allowed to go make food. I will allow it. Alright, so we now opened up another spot. Which hopefully will get us either closer to the gong or closer to finding the creature.
If I may, have you asked Atreus why he feels the need to hide things from you?
No.
Of course. It solved nothing.
It isn't supposed to.
Your meaning.
The boy is allowed to have secrets.
Huh.
All children do.
His secrets are dangerous.
Of that I have no doubt. Still, they are his to bear.
Ah, bear. Yes. At least that one isn't so much a secret anymore.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Now we can open this one. Seems like a different spot. Maybe not. Alright, so we got that. that. And that. Hey, and we opened it. Two of 4 horns. Sweet. Got it. Oh, another package beer back. That was the sound of my food getting here, but not my wife, so now I gotta wait. So, back up there, I guess. It's weird, I thought I... I'll try to kill that creature. You want me to be up here. See. Got him. Alright. All sorts of goodies. Still stone wood. Shattered rune, honed metal. And some stuff that we basically just sell for money. Shriek. Alright, continue on. Clear out this area. Oh shit, you're one of those lords. Fuck you then. You just can't get beat like a fucking goddamn. Here you go. You like a rented me. Oh fuck, there's like 3 more of them.
Behind you, brother!
That motherfucker. Oh god damn it, I'm blind. Oh, now my blindness has been reset. Oh, you don't, motherfucker. What? Another one of them. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, smashed it. This plastic bitch. Fucking hate those guys.
Kept many secrets as well in his youth. He and Atreus were much alike.
Ooh, disobedient. Reckless.
Oh yeah. With a compulsion to help those in need. That was partly what led him to Alfheim in the first place, and why he stayed so long.
Makes sense.
Winter has changed Atreus. This prophecy weighs on him. shapes him into someone different.
He is deciding which path to take. It may not be the path you choose for him, but ultimately, it's his
that?
path to walk.
Goodies? No goodies. What's up with all these, like, bouncy shield mirror thingies? No, fuck it. I'm sure there's some secret. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm down to 3 viewers. Oh, well, I was at like 5 for a long time, so I'm good. Oh, here's that. And now we figure out how to get that through those. Oh, there we go. Glad it gives you the color to tell you when. It'd be annoying to try to figure that out without the color. Like, is that in front of the thing I need to hit, or is it behind? Is it going through? I feel like it'd be a little hard to tell. Just let me fucking go down. There we go. Oh, little guy.
Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
I don't understand the purpose of these creatures. Are they more of just an annoyance than anything else? The fuck? Is there gonna be a way to actually do this? That would be kind of awesome. Oh, too high. Nope. Gotta be an explosion thing somewhere. Help me through that block. Just don't know where. Yeah, there's definitely a bomb somewhere. Weird that I can't cut through that. It's fucking wood. Oh, my wife is home. We will discover how to solve this puzzle tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. If you're watching YouTube, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.